Okay, 42 and 43 are make a stem and leaf plot and describe the distribution. So let's look at 42. Divorce rates. Find data represent divorce rate per 1,000 population for most states in the United States in 2006. This includes District of Columbia, but excludes California, Georgia, Hawaii, etc. Those because of failure to report. See, that does wonders for your data collection, doesn't it? All right, so let's do this. So we've got divorce rate. I say that only when you're trying to get good data. Divorce rate per 1,000. Okay. And if I look at our data, it looks like it goes from a low of 2.1 up to, it's all single digits, so we can actually go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to make note down here 2/3 represents 2.3. Okay, and then this up here, it says per 1,000, would mean this is 2.3 divorces per 1,000 people. Okay. All right. So we've got. I'm actually going to do this. Well, we can do this twice. Put it on here and then change it to numerical, or we can try to do it numerically. So let's try to do it numerically. See if we can. So let's look at all the 2's. We got a 1, 2, 5, 7, 3. Kind of see what I'm doing here. I want to see which ones are all the 2's here. And then I can put them in numerical order. So I'm going to do 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.5. The only dud thing about doing this, if I miss one, then I gotta go back. 7, 9, 9. Okay. Now 3's. 3.0. 30 more 3.0's. Yep. Try to keep your spacing as consistent as you can. 3.1's. 3.2. 1, 2, 3.3's. I think you see how this is working. So I'm going to pause it and finish it. Okay, there we go. I went back and I caught a couple of 2's that I missed and filled it in. Anyway, so here we go. We got this, and the shape of it, if you kind of look at it on side, this one does come down and kind of taper off a little bit. So we are looking at skewed to the right. Now, see, there's no right or left here because we're talking up or down, and saying skewed down doesn't really make sense because are the higher numbers down or up. So it's better to say the divorce rate is skewed towards the higher numbers. That's the best way to say it, towards the higher or lower numbers rather than to the left or the right. Alright, there we go. Now you might be thinking, as I was when I first said this, these are small divorce rates, 4.1 per 1,000 people. Now remember, this is not per adults, but it's for the population. You know, we're looking at a much higher divorce rate when we're talking among married people and so forth. So there you go on that one. And sorry for the repeat question on number 43. I am not going to do that on the video because it is exactly the same thing. The only difference is when you do this, you're going to have 23. Oops. 2's 3 represents 23 grams of fat or whatnot instead of decimals. So you're good to go on that one.